Hello guys, what is up? It's your boy Spooky Noodles, and I am currently very sick. So, I apologize for the voice. It goes in and out, Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. This is one of those rare opportunities where I kinda have it, so I'm gonna take that advantage of that and do a book mail video. So, welcome to book mail. So we got a few books here. I don't know which books I've talked about and which ones I haven't, but we shall talk about some of these books. So the first book we have here is actually a film adaptation. I don't know if the book existed before the movie or the movie existed before the book, but I'm guessing it's going to probably be that this book released after the movie was made, because there are some images, or well, not images, but it has some images on the back that show scenes from the movie. So I'm guessing this was a movie before it was a book, but I'm still very interested in reading this. It's called The Hearse by Henry Clement. It is a total of 213 pages long. So it's not that long of a book, but it is one of those that will take me a little while to read. Let me read the back for you guys. There's not much of a back, but here we go. A supernatural thriller that escalates to a shattering crescendo of unspeakable horror. The chilling novel is based on a Merrimark production released by Crown International Pictures, starring Trish Van Devere and Joseph Cotton. Well, there you go. Next, we have Yellow Moon by David, J. Searles? When it rises, damnation descends, and this is Yellow Moon. Far away, the ice cream man music plays, and one day, about 30 raged strangers show up in the small Ohio town, and 5 local boys vanish during a baseball game in the park. Underfoot, the tunnels appear. In a wave of fear, the sheriff arrests the strangers, but evil knows no walls. Eventually, the children will return from a place forbidden to any earthly eye, and the once idyllic town of Cleary will wish they never did. Over everything, the yellow moon glows. The monsters in the dark could always see you. Now, under the light of the yellow moon, you can see them. That is the synopsis. Alright, next we have The Clown Hunt. And I'm not sure if I've already showed you this one or not. There's actually one other book that I might have already shown you, but I can't remember. But I might have already shown you this one. I just don't remember, or I don't recall. Let me read the back for you guys. In 2016, a mysterious prank overtook America. The streets and the forests were overflowing with people dressed as killer clowns. It was harmless and fun. Just a quick and cheap scare exasperated by the media. But an angry group has decided to put a stop to the national nonsense. They have abducted a group of clowns and have taken them deep into the woods. A male stripper, a gaggle of social media influencers, a party clown, and a few other innocents. Now they are all chasing them, hunting them, trapping them, and torturing them. A simple death seems like a mercy. It's up to the one clown to fight for survival and maybe live to see another day. And then it has a warning saying it's an extreme horror novel. So, yeah. That is The Clown Hunt by Judith Sonnet. Next, we have A Bad Case of Tinnitus by Tony Evans. Arnold Masterson had always been a bit of a hypochondriac. So when he woke up one morning with a strange and unexplainable ringing in his right ear. The first thought that entered his mind was that he must have a brain tumor. Why not? Everything else in his life had gone south. His wife paid little to no attention to him anymore. In fact, he had a sneaking suspicion she was having an affair with Brian, one of her hunky coworkers. He had no real friends, and he absolutely hated his job. Tack on a now bulging gut and several randomly placed bald spots on his head that made him feel like a mangy dog. And the thought of a brain tumor didn't really sound all that bad. But upon further investigation, Arnold quickly discovers that brain tumors aren't the only thing that can cause this strange ringing in his ear. And in his case, the cause may just lead to a very unlikely friendship that turns out to be the solution to all his other problems. And that's it. Tony Evans is a good friend of mine, and this is a book I've been wanting to try out. This comes in at... Oh, by the way, his books are beautifully freaking formatted. So if you ever want a good formatted book, definitely check out Tony Evans. All his books are really well formatted. This comes in at 112 pages, so it's a short novella, it looks like. Or no, wait. Yeah. Novella. I said that right. So yeah. Can't wait to read it. Alright, the next two books are signed by the authors. The first one we have is Death Commando by Brian G. Berry. Major Rex Matrix, commander of the Black Scorpion Commandos, faces an army of ruthless loyalists whose allegiance to their leader, General Vopan, is one of reverential obeisance. I can't say that word, I'm sorry. Obeisance? I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. After a mission to destroy the elusive leader falls apart at the death of his team, Matrix now finds himself a fugitive, pursued by Vopan's Red Sun mercenaries. Alone in the jungle, hunted and determined to reach his commander to establish a new team and to continue the eradication of the iniquitous army and its deity, Matrix crosses paths with new allies, with familiar ones become suspects in his team's destruction. Against lunatic aggressors and weapons whose very existence threatens the stability of the world, Matrix must embrace the mounting rage inside and yield to its conversion. Because only then will he become the Death Commando. The jungle will bleed. And my copy is signed, like I said. Ba-bam. This is a thickie, too, by the way. A big book. This is definitely a novel. This comes in at 341 pages. I think this is Brian Berry's biggest book so far, so that's cool. Good job, my friend. Next is another friend of mine's book that just came out. It's Deadline by John Wayne Caminelli. And my copy is signed, and I got a bunch of other cool stuff with it. So I even got this skull with this cool little pendant inside. It has a knife in it, so that was really cool. And like I said, my copy is signed. This says, Nick, thanks for being awesome, dude. Alright, let me read you the back. Corey Burns is a voice actor who lucked into his dream gig. He works from home, sets his own schedule, and parties every night like the ship is going down. So what if he's a little late turning work in to his agent every once in a while? He's got the golden pipes and is in demand. When a competing agent contacts him out of the blue with a once-in-a-lifetime offer, and the answer to getting out from under the thumb of his current representation, Cody is more than intrigued. The mysterious agent takes care of his every whim, keeping Cody happy, on task, and working hard. The only caveat being he cannot miss a deadline without having certain and specific penalties levied against him. It all seems well and good until he discovers the job is filled with mounting degrees of difficulty that challenge his talent, sanity, and the time constraints he's given. Following threats of vandalism and the death of an actress whose story strangely mirrors his, he realizes working with the new agent is not what he expected, especially when missing the next deadline could be the end of the line for him. So that's that. So, yeah, I'm not going to do which one's my favorite because I got 2 signed copies, so can't really choose a favorite between 2 signed copies. So, but that's been a book mail. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night, and I'm going to get some rest. Peace out, guys.